We're back.
Hey guys!
Oh, hi.
We're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay.
We promised you a story about us, so
Our story.
yeah.
Here we go.
October 2009. We were working at the same place, and we started hanging out. And we should mention before all this that neither of us had ever been with a woman before. So anyway,
Neither one of us had.
so this is interesting for us. You want to talk about it a little bit?
You can. I'll put in my 2 cents here.
Okay, so we started. Like
if
we
you skip
just
over anything, I will back you up.
we started talking, and she would come over, and we just felt like we'd been friends forever. And then within like a couple weeks, I realized I was in love with her, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah. Let's see. When did I go to St.
It was
George?
like 2 weeks after we started hanging out. Yeah, she traveled away for like, she left on like a Thursday and was coming back on a Sunday, and we were both like dying.
We
It
were
was so weird.
constantly on our phones with each other. Like, I was with my sister and my mom, and they were so pissed off at me because
Yeah.
I couldn't bear to stay away from my phone.
Yeah, and
I was texting her the whole entire time.
and I missed her like crazy, and I was looking, I went to stalk her on Facebook just because I was like, I just want to see a picture of her. And I saw a picture of her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with her. What the crap? Did you know at that point?
I
Or
didn't
you
know
just
that
thought
you
you
stalked
were-
me on Facebook.
No, did you know? I didn't stalk you. Did you know at that point, or that's what that was, or?
I don't know. Like, I just knew that I was, like, super, like, I don't know. I called it, like, attached, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, freaking something's going on. Like,
Yeah, and we would like
oh.
sit on the couch and stare at each other and just kind of laugh and smile and be like, "What is this?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?"
It was
here?
so weird. Like, the feelings and, like, oh, man. It was just crazy. Like, I was just constantly at her house. Constantly. Like, I don't know, I lived with my sister at the time, and, like, I was never there. Like, and, like, when I came back from my St. George trip, it was, like, I didn't even go home. I went straight to her house, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, and then my mom found out, and she was pissed off, and she was like, "You're always with Sherry!" Moms, they're so great.
They're wonderful.
So
So anyway, so we were best friends. Best friends. It took, okay. So we started kind of hinting at the idea. Like, I don't know. How do you, when you're like both heterosexuals and you're in love with each other, how do you like tell the other person if you don't like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like an awkward deal. So we just kind of threw out little subtle hints here and there, and it kind of just escalated to the point where I told her, I feel like I'm in love with you. And I was like, oh shit, did I really just say that?
We're not both heterosexuals.
I said with quotes.
Okay, back then, yes.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we've both been raised in the church. LDS religion, the Mormon. So it was like really, really hard for both of us because it's like going against everything we've ever been taught. So it was like...
Well, and plus I thought her family was going to murder me, and it was really scary to be like just known as a lesbian. Like, oh my god, I don't know
it was
if I
just
can
like
do that.
so new for both of us. We were just like, what are these feelings? Like, is this like, how do we
It was
do
weird.
this? You know?
So we like admitted it, but then we were both
Mm-hmm.
like, well, yeah, but you know, this can't last. Obviously, like this is just a thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, how long did it take you to? I don't know.
How long did it take me to what?
To like decide that that's what you wanted?
I don't know. We were so off and on. Like, I don't know. Like, I had like these huge plans when I was little to like marry a returned missionary and
Have 7 kids.
marry in the temple and all this crap.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and that's just what my family wanted for me to like, I don't know. It's just, it's all just scary, like going against everything. So, I mean, I like tried to stick with my plans, and I had this like kid who was coming home, and I like so many times be like, we can't do this, like, and we put deadlines on things, like, I mean, we like had to cut off like cold turkey all the time, and then how
That
long did
lasted
we
5
even
minutes.
last? Seriously, it was like we can hold
was
hands, but
horrible.
no kissing, and I mean,
And then it was
just
like,
so
oh, we probably
stupid.
shouldn't hang out with each other very much anymore.
Mhm.
Oh, how about come over tonight?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, we're just
Yeah.
ridiculous and inseparable. So anyway,
So there was a
it
lot of
didn't
conflict just because, like, what would people think? And oh my gosh, I can't. I don't know.
last. It was so scary.
Yeah.
But like, oh my gosh, like I've never wanted anything like more than her. So anyway, I
Irresistible.
think I finally like realized one day like shit, this is what I want, you know. And even though it wasn't what my family wanted for me, and it was going against everything I've ever been taught and everything I wanted, I
And
realized
for-
what I really wanted. So
For me, I felt guilty because I was older than her, and I really thought her family was gonna kill me. And I'm not kidding. And so
you're
it took
still
a while.
alive.
Took a while for me to come to terms with all that stuff. So what, like?
Okay, well, I
2
think it took me. Let's see, we told our family 3 years. Like, we hid this from our family
Oh, and my
for
kids.
3 years.
We had a secret bedroom in my house. She moved in,
Mhm.
and she had a decoy bedroom,
Mhm.
and it actually had like a door connecting to my room.
It's
And
quite convenient.
So she seriously like pretty much lived with us for what, a couple years.
Mhm.
And my girls did not know. It was so crazy.
I don't know how you wouldn't know, but
And we
whatever.
worked together as like managers of this daycare center, and nobody knew.
Mhm.
We were awesome.
We are awesome.
Kind of sucks, but we were awesome. So
Anyway, yeah, so I only used that bedroom once, and it was because we got into a disagreement.
yeah. So anyway, like 3 years ago, we told my
Mhm.
girls first, and then she told her family.
Mhm.
And
But I had decided probably a year before that I was so like 2 years into a relationship, but I just finally decided, I'm like, this is what I want. And it seriously took her forever to come around and finally commit to me. It was like, so in between that, do you want to tell them what you had to figure out?
not really. What did I have
She
to
had
figure
to
out?
figure out if she would miss penis or not.
We don't want to talk about penis.
Yeah, I know. It's disgusting.
Well, it's not like it went around and had sex to find out or anything.
Oh, true.
Like-
Okay, we should clear that part up. But she like dated around and
I
stuff.
just
and
dated.
was
It
just,
wasn't like
so awful.
that.
Oh, no, she did not have sex. Okay, she just
Okay.
you had to decide. That's what you said.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, she just had to figure some shit out. So she did that, and finally, after like a year, it was on our anniversary.
In October.
Mm-hmm.
And
We had been together for,
like 3 years.
I think, 3 years.
Yeah.
And
So then I committed. Like, what did I do? I gave it some stuff.
yeah, she like put together this thing, like saying just about our future. Like, gave me different like items that had like some like
were symbolic and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just like building dream home and stuff like that, and gave me flowers and wine glasses and
Electric blanket.
an electric blanket. I don't know. All of them had like
A
their own like
thingy.
symbolic reasoning, whatever. It was cute. And so anyway, yeah, she finally committed, and it was like the best day of my life. I am not even kidding. I had waited so long for that, and I had gone through so much like just to get there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that was October, and then I would like she had committed, and like we were like doing this. So anyway, I
we
had
weren't
decided.
gonna tell people till we were gonna commit, because if we weren't
Mhm.
gonna be together, then we were not gonna tell people.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
So anyway, that finally came around, and I was just like, I'm not freaking lying to anyone anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
So I decided starting January I would not lie to anyone anymore.
Yeah, we were gonna let people enjoy their Christmas and New Year's,
Mhm.
and then we were gonna ruin their lives.
Yes, as my mom says.
That's it, yeah.
So on January 13th, the day I ruined my mother's life,
Say that with a straight face. The day you ruined your mother's life.
I ruined my mother's life.
Anyway.
Was it? So were the days of our lives like sands in the hourglass.
Sands through the Anyway.
Anyway, okay. So then what happened was, January 13th, I decided to write my mom a letter because I felt like that was the only way to do it. So I went ahead and wrote her a letter, and it was like the most depressing moment of my life. I'm here dropping her off at her house in my car, okay? She's getting out, and I was like, oh, here, I have a letter for you. She's like, a letter for me? Like, she was so excited, and I was just like,
cry.
oh my God. So anyway,
Yeah, that's sad.
it was so sad.
And I felt like locking myself in a closet because I
Mhm.
thought she was going to come kill me, and I'm serious.
Oh, I know.
Like, I expected
know.
her to come banging down the door.
Yeah, she would.
Honestly.
She would. She is scary.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I told her, and then right after that, like, I just hit all of my siblings, like, one after another, like the ones that I couldn't quite get to, like the ones that live out of state and stuff. I went ahead and called, but the other ones that just like live here near us, I went to all their house and like told them, and met up with some for dinner the next day, and made phone calls, and like it was a very crazy
eventful.
week. Yeah, very eventful.
But right before that, I told my girls.
Mhm.
And I was
their
like,
reaction.
I have to tell you something, and they're like, what? And I'm like, and they're like, are you dating somebody? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, Aaron? And I'm like, yep. They're like, and then my older one, she's like, cool.
Yeah, it was like they both have taken it so well.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
So
Yeah.
anyway, and
And they didn't know. It's so weird. Like, all that time.
How do you not know? Oh, it just still is just like, freaking, were you not paying attention? I don't know.
Seriously.
Whatever. It boggles my mind. So. Anyway.
Yeah, people had like suspected when we first started hanging out,
Mhm.
and they asked, and we said no, and so they just moved on with their lives and believed us.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so we went through that year, and then it was not that December, but the next December, right? December 2013 is when.
Wasn't it 2012 when we told everybody?
Yeah.
And then it,
So
was that same year, right? Was it two? Oh no, you're right. It was Jan. Yeah, you're right. Whatever.
So, we tell everyone in January that year passes, and so everyone knows for over a year now. So that was January 2012 is when we told everyone.
Is that about to die or anything?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay.
So anyway, and then December 2013, all of a sudden, Utah decides to open up.
Gay marriage?
Yeah. And so.
Which is crazy because that's like. Out of all this time history, like right when we're ready, it opens up.
Mhm. Yeah. It was crazy. So we had some friends who were getting married, and we're just like, shit, let's do it. You know, like, because they were just going to have it open for just a short period.
Like, they were going to close it, like, Monday morning. They had appointments to, like, shut things down, and so we went and stood in line at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they opened up at 7, and then we got married at, like, 9.
Yeah.
We thought for sure we were going to miss it, because we thought they were going to, like, shut us down before, like, seconds before or something.
Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. It was like the neatest thing I've ever been a part of, though. It was so neat.
It was.
So yeah, we got married that day. Like, we haven't had a ceremony or anything. I've kind of just been like, oh, I don't know if we should. Oh, I want to. Oh, I don't know if we should. Like, I don't know.
Her family tells her that they wouldn't show up or support us and stuff, and I have a brother that's really good. Actually, both of my brothers are supportive, but I don't know. We have friends.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I just wanted it, like all of this just doesn't seem real for a lot of my family and friends too. Like the fact that we're married, like, it's just like it almost didn't happen because no one was there. Like, so it's kind of just like, I don't know. We just don't have that, like, experience. Whatever. I really want to, but
yeah.
I feel like it's too late now because we've been married since, like, 2013 and it's 2015 now. But anyway, so yeah, we got married, and then anything else that's happened, or
I don't know.
we decided to get dogs like a year ago, so that was really cool.
Trashed our backyard.
Don't tell them that part.
Never mind.
They've trashed our house too, so whatever.
Oh, really?
We have a really nice house, I think, and
yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't know.
No, our house is not trashed. Just the carpet has some puppy pee stains. So.
Stop. Why in the hell are you freaking talking about that?
It's not trashed.
You are disgusting. Okay. So,
Weird.
Anyway, I think that's pretty much our story. We've just, like, we've lived with each other for a while.
Yep.
So we've been married for a year and a half.
Something like that.
I don't know. It's like, it was a very eventful day, but, like, I don't know. It's just weird to say, like, oh, you've been married for a year and a half, because, like, I don't know. We've just been with each other a lot longer than that, so anyway. And that part is not important. But it would seem real if we had a ceremony.
Okay.
Tomorrow?
Okay.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, if you have any questions about us, shoot.
Yeah. We'll try to answer them.
Mm-hmm. We're kind of boring.
Speak for yourself. No, we kind of are.
We really are. We're Utah lesbians. That actually is exciting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, I think that's it. It's
Night.
time for our bedtime.
Okay,
Okay.
so next week.
Next week, guys.
Next week. It's on. Okay.
Okay. You shall hear from us. Saturday is when we're going to do it. So maybe like that day or something. Maybe we'll do it Saturday and let you know what the plan is. Like if he's coming here or we're going there. He's like so great. He's like cool to do whatever. But anyway, we got to figure it all out and chat with him. So anyway.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Choose
Hope we
the
didn't miss
right.
anything. Yeah. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.